right now. Share my screen now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, I want to welcome you today to a very, very special edition of the occasion. Today we have the CPI. What is CPI? What is CPI? Consumer Price Index. What is it? What is CPI? And how are we going to be trading the CPI today? So this is what we'll be looking at. In Forex trading, CPI stands for Consumer Price Index, which is an economic indicator that measures the average change in price paid by customers for a basket of goods and services, acting as a key gauge of inflation within a country, significantly impacting currency movements as crucial movements as central banks adjust interest rates to manage inflation levels. The key points from CPI is the fact that is an indicator that measures inflation, is an indicator that impacts on currency value, is something that's, or it's an indicator, of course, that directs the policy of the Central Bank of America. And it's also a trading strategy because Forex trader closely monitor CPI release to identify potential trading opportunities based on the market reaction to the data compared to the expectation. So if we see the data release, compare it with the expectation of the data, then we can significantly take advantage of this data release from the CPI. So the Forex Factory that shows us this figure when they are released, of course, today being 12th of February, 2025, at exactly 2:30 Nigerian time, that will be coincidentally the same time on at the open of the New York Stock Exchange, where we will see the release of the core CPI. Is this red file you see here? It's going to have a data printed here. Also the CPI month over month, then the CPI year over year. All these three reports will appear here by 2:30 in the next 1 hour time. Once they appear, when they appear green, it means that we have a positive consumer price index. Once they appear red, it means we have a negative consumer price index, CPI. So what do we do as traders? We take advantage of this data based on what we think many traders will do and based on what we think the market would go. From my analysis since yesterday and since we started this live show, we were looking at gold, how that gold was dropping down in pullback. But we want to always be biased of gold. Yesterday, we were able to mark a fair value gap, or let me say we were able to mark a demand level after price was able to break a very important structure, which is the 1 hour morning star candle was broken around 4:35. Then we marked a very important level, which is area of BPR, balance price range. And that became our entry, our BPR M30 entry. We took that trade yesterday and we tanked it all, we shoot it all the way into the sky. We were able to see around 60 pips in that trade yesterday and we took profits. Although I'm aware that some people who traded with us yesterday, they have some buy position at around 29.10, which the price could not come there yesterday, and they are still in drawdown Right now, price is at a very key level where we had a previous resistance turned to support, and we don't know what will happen here based on CPI. And our bias is just open, but then we're expecting to see a break, a momentum shift to the upside. Then we can expect to see price going into the sky all the way to ATH, all-time high. Or we could have a break of this level and a retest of that level, and price begin to sink down to another very important significant support level, which is the demand area of 28.33, which we expect this demand area for a very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to waste further time. I want to play a very important montage that I want every one of you to pay attention to. This montage I'm about to play. History is about to be made once again. We started a movement many, many years ago, and this movement is now becoming something very, very huge. And today, we are announcing to the whole world, trading CPI together with all the people that we have. But before I introduce a very, very important special guest who is going to be leading us on the CPI today, permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to show you this wonderful montage. I was able to design this montage in less than 40 minutes. I couldn't settle down. I was busy, but in the midst of that schedule, I was quickly able to jump into CapCut, design this montage, and this is going to be the beginning of something massive in Asia, in North America. Even Africa will not be left behind. So if you are watching us live on YouTube, I want to welcome you. I want to ask you to stay in touch with this personality I'm about to introduce to you. I want to ask you to put an eyes on the YouTube page of this personality I'm about to introduce to you. I want to ask you to put an eye on the TikTok page of this personality I'm about to introduce to you. Put an eye on the Instagram page of this person I'm about to introduce to you, because what you will be seeing there from today into the next 90 days, I am very, very sure that it can have a significant impact positively on your financial paradigm. Ladies and gentlemen, the montage is only 1 minute. So be patient with me and allow me play this montage for your amazing, amazing, amazing audience. And here we go.
In a world where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye, one man dared to challenge the status quo. With a passion for technology and a zeal for innovation, he stumbled upon a secret that would change the game forever. The cartel trading strategy, a breakthrough that caught the attention of clients from Northeast Asia and North America, and sparked a movement that would empower African traders from Kaduna to the world. Meet the legend, the 8-figure income earner. We Pips, the Forex master, the one who holds the secrets of the cartel.
Forex Academy, CEO of the Cartel Trading Strategy, a very young man from the city of Kaduna, but touching all over the space, the entire world. What people say is impossible in this market, what I myself have once said is impossible, is what this guy have been doing countless time without number. Checking his TikTok page, his Instagram page on the Cartel Trader, you would see if it was a fluke, it should have been done once or twice, photoshopped or cut and join. But no, it's a consistent trading edge and pattern that this gentleman have been able to discover. I will hand over this microphone virtually to him to take us for exactly 1 hour, 30 minutes. Long stretch to see us through to the CPI and also bring us out of that CPI successfully in profit, of course, But I would advise that every single person watching this video, do not try this at home, WWE. Don't try this at home. It is dangerously risky. That's why I'm wearing a red. Risky news, red file, but we are going to make a blue on it today. If you are going to try this, make sure you are doing this in the presence of professionals who can hold you when you blow your account. Because this kind of trading, it leads to blowing of accounts if you don't know what you are doing. But then we have the pilots tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I give it up to my very good friend and my brother, right from the ages. I Pips, the mic is yours for 1 hour, 30 minutes, as much as you can. Have the floor.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. James Ochima. It's a great pleasure to join you and the team to trade CPI live. Mr. James, like he said already, my name is Hyacinth. I'm also known as Trading Cartel, the pioneer of cartel entry strategy, a very unique and precise trading strategy. Like he said, you can check through my Instagram and TikTok and also YouTube. You'd see where you'd see history, right? All right. So honestly, I'm excited to be here. I have some of my team already who are on the call, and also we're just in the office. We're in the office. Yes. So before we go ahead, before we kick start, once it's let's say 5 minutes 12, 5 minutes past 2, we'll start the analysis for today. I want to also drop a disclaimer like Mr. James had done. Trading is risky, like we all know, right? This, for me, this live trading, it's for educational purposes, right? It's for educational purposes. I already have an account funded. I would show all of us. It's a live equity. It's a live capital. I would show you guys, and from there, we would see how much we can grow this money to. Now, trading is a thing of risk, like we all know. Mr. James has said, don't try this at home. My students, we just finished, usually lecture ends by 1 in the academy. We just concluded with the students and they've all gone, right? And personally, I tell them, yes, there are times, at least before they graduate, usually I show them how my own edge in the market, my own strategy, and how they can also take advantage of it. But then one key thing that I share with my students is risk management. Protect your capital by all means, right? Protect your capital by every means. Now, all right, so I joined the call and I heard Mr. James sharing some ICT or SMC terms. I heard him sharing some very key things, which okay, I think Mr. James, how can I share my screen so we can just begin the analysis real quick?
Yeah, you are co-host. You can share your screen now.
Okay.
Check again.
Okay, I think I would need, how do I do this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it. So can we all see my screen?
It's yet to come up. Not yet. Yeah, it's coming up now. Live and clear.
Okay, all right, great. So can we all see my trading view, my trading desktop? Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, great. So usually how we do it with my students and in our community, every signal that will be shared here would also be shared in the community. In the community, we have around 20,000 active subscribers in our community, in my Telegram community. And so usually whenever there's news, CPI, NFP, I share the signals for free in the general community. But then on the VIP, we there's always activity in the VIP channel, which is of course free for anybody to join. Yes. So first thing I want to do, when I joined the call, I heard Mr. James sharing some ICT, SMC technique, style of trading, and I want to before I kickstart, I want to say my trading style is different from, even though I respect ICT, I respect SMC, I respect all of these trading strategies, all of these trading styles. They are unique in their own way, right? But then that's not my apologies, Mr. James. That's not my I know ICT, like, but then that's not what I used to trade. My strategy is simply support and resistance. My strategy is simply support and resistance. Of course, before I take entries, take I don't just sell the market because the market is on a high, or I don't just sell the market because the market is on a resistance, is at a resistance. There are certain key things that I look out for before I take entries in the market. Now, CPI in the last maybe 1 year, back to back, I've traded CPI live with my students and even my community. And I would say that we've always been victorious, CPI, NFP, PPI, but then it's still not a yardstick that you won yesterday. Is not a yardstick that you would, it's not yesterday's market, all of the opportunities, it's gone. Every day has its own peculiar opportunity to take advantage of. All right. So that we took trades yesterday and then we won back to back is not still an assurance that when you take today, you are going to win, regardless of your winning streak, right? So then I'm just trying to drop this disclaimer so not to put fear on anybody. Don't worry, guys. If you go to my Telegram community, you see that severally we drop this news and for free. So if you want access to it, you can go check it out to see what we've done so far in past months, right? Yes. So real quick, this is a live account, as we all can see. It's a $500 live account just for this trading session, right? All right. So first thing I want to do is, usually before we take trades in the academy or in my community, what we want to do is first of all know the direction of the market. We want to know the direction of the market. What's the market structure? Where is the market going to? And how do we determine that? We determine by using, we want to know where is the previous resistance level in the market, and also where is the previous support level in the market. So real quick, first thing I want to do, okay, first thing, let me get this. Okay, so first thing I want to do is to I use line chart a lot because line chart shows you precise support and resistance levels, right? Candlestick shows you weak, but then line chart shows you support and resistance levels. Remember I said my strategy is simple support and resistance strategy. All right, we have less than 25 minutes to the news. Now let's start. So how I do it is I want to know the direction of the market. What's my daily bias? Now I changed to line chart to see that there's a resistance already, and obviously it's already, can we all see my screen?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, great. So from what's our market structure, there's already a resistance, right? At this point, very, very clear. Also, how I get my direction is I want to know where's my most recent support, most recent resistance. That's where I know where this market is going to. Now, I'd also mark my support. So I have my resistance level, I have my support level. Now, before I go forward, let me share something very simple. daily resistance is going to meet daily support. Daily support is going to meet daily resistance. Vice versa. This applies to every time frame. Now, let me explain this. Remember, there was a resistance here, right? This resistance came to meet where? A support, right? So simple. Daily resistance is definitely going to come meet where? A daily support. From here, price rejected and came back to collect this support, this resistance here, right? So it's simple. Daily resistance is definitely going to come touch a daily support. If it breaks this support, then it's certainly coming to meet this other support, right? This is also a demand zone, rally-based rally, right? But then, like I said, we're sticking to just simple support and resistance technique. Now, obviously, from the market structure, what we can see is daily resistance is going for a daily support, right? Let's real quick just check how many pips that this fall is going to be. Okay, that's like 200 and something pips. Now, next thing we want to do is to check on 4 hours. What's our 4 hours? Because we already know our daily bias. Our daily bias is that gold wants to go meet a resistance. Sorry, gold wants to go meet a daily support level. A resistance level needs to go touch a support level. Now, next thing we want to do on 4 hours is let's mark. Remember I said 4 hours, just like daily resistance going to meet daily support. That's how this technique applies. Now, this is our 4 hours resistance, right? Remember I said 4 hours resistance is going to meet 4 hours support. From this point, it now rejected and came to this resistance, and then he rejected, came back to meet a resistance. Okay, came back to meet a support. Now, this one would be for another day. There are times where the market price actually will go meet a resistance, but it's not seen. You can't see it in the chart, right? Now, in cases like that, that's where I use either Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci extension, or Fibonacci expansion to look out for where are potential resistance and support pivotal levels, right? Now, from 4 hours, obviously the market wants to sell down to this point, sell down to our daily support, all right? Now, real quick, obviously, now we can see that there's an engulfing already on 4 hours. So it's still indicating that this market wants to sell. Whenever there's an engulfing, it's implying and indicating that the market wants to continue in that direction, right? Now, how many more minutes? Less than 25 minutes. Less than, yes, 20, 22, 23 minutes. Now, let's go. 4 hours resist. There's a 4 hour zone already, right? And obviously from blind charts, we're expecting that normally, okay, since there's a support here, right? Normally from this my trading style, I expect that price should get to this level, to this resistance level, right? When it taps this resistance level, and then I can boldly just go full margin, risk all my accounts, and then go on the trade, right? That's how I do it normally, right? And like Mr. James said, don't practice at home. This is just for educational purposes, guys. Now, so from the 4 hours bias, price wants to go tap this zone, this support, this resistance rather, because how I trade engulfing, my trading strategy, aside support resistance technique, I also look out for engulfing. I also pay attention to engulfing. And whenever I see an engulfing, my expectation is I want price to retest back my engulfing. So if price retests back to this 4 hours resistance, then certainly I want to go full margin on sell for the news, right? Or I don't know if you've seen cases where the news, there's going to be like, you see like a spike, and then immediately spikes, it now comes, and then maybe it spikes for like 60 pips, and then eventually falls for like maybe 100 or 180, 200 pips. So of course, we're all this is not we all have experience trading NFP and CPI. We've seen this happen a lot of the times. So if this is gonna spike, then we're expecting that okay, the market is still okay. The market is still doing the thing. If it's going to spike, we're expecting that it's going to spike to our 4 hours resistance and then eventually sell down to our daily support, because daily resistance wants to go meet a daily support. Are we together? Good. Now, we've known our direction. The next thing we want to do is confirmation. Over 70, 60, 40%, I want to sell the news, right? But then what I'm looking out for is a confirmation. I'm most likely to sell if this buy continues to this point, right? I would have maybe 100% sold the news from here. But then because I don't know what Mr. James calls this. I don't know if this is a gap, FVG, right? I don't know. But like I said, I don't trade ICT SMC. But I know there's a gap here from your ICT SMC knowledge. This gap needs to be taken out of field or something. Now, from my own angle, I want these markets to buy to this point, then continue on a sell, right? So let's see. So this is my expectation. Come like this, then come to this point. That's what like I'm expecting this market to do. Now I'm still looking out for a confirmation. Real quick. There's no time. 30 minutes. I'm still looking out for a confirmation. On 30 minutes, I'm seeing like an engulfing, a sell engulf. Okay. Okay. On 15 minutes, there's a buy engulf. So looking like this market is going to buy to this point and then continue on a sell. Okay, so we're still looking out for a confirmation, but then how I trade engulfing, when a candlestick closes below my engulfing, I just assume that if this 15-minute candlestick closes below it, this buy engulf has been invalidated. So it's another it's gonna close as a sell engulf. So it's part of my confirmation that I'm expecting that the market would still dump some more. All right. But if it closes below it, then my bias still remains that I want gold to get to this what's it called, this zone, before I can sell the market. Now 5 minutes. Okay, so how I do it is daily 4 hours I try to get my direction, and then daily 4 hours for direction, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm looking out for confirmation, and then 5 minutes, 1 minute, that's where I take entries from. So you would see from my videos, you only see me trading on a 1 minute, not because I took that whole setup, not because I saw like a 1 minute price was at the 1 minute resistance and then I decided to sell. No, I took those trades because I already knew the direction from a daily perspective, came down to 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes for my confirmation. And then I just went to precise my entries using 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 3 minutes. So 2 minutes would wait 2 minutes. Let's see if this 15-minute candlestick closes as an engulfing, sell engulf. So next thing I want to do, guys, is the XY. I want to go straight to the XY, because whenever gold is buying, I'm expecting the XY to sell. If gold is going to sell, I expect the XY to buy. So now let's go check the XY to see if it aligns with what we want to do on gold. So real quick on the XY, there's a daily on the XY. Let me mark. You see, there's the support. That's the reason why I use line chart a lot, because line chart shows you potential levels. Like it shows you zones. Now, from what we can see, you can see that the market at the moment on the XY has already given us a support. Price has collected this support, right? And remember I said daily support is going to meet daily resistance. Daily resistance is going to meet daily support. Now, real quick, price is on a support level, and then looking, where's our closest resistance? Let's mark it. This is our support number 1, right here. This one, price has expected it. Now price wants to go meet a resistance level. Where's our resistance? These are most previous resistance, right? Another resistance we can see is this one here. Another resistance we can see is where? This is what? This one here. So there's one resistance here, another resistance here, another resistance here. So this is on a daily bias. Has it been tapped? Has it been re-expected? Has it been re-expected? You see, price has not tapped it. Okay, let's still see. So real quick to 4 hours, let's also check from 4 hours to see. From 4 hours angle, price double bottom already is close to a resistance level on 4 hours. Okay, it's close to a resistance level, but again, like I can see that there's a 4 hours engulfing on 4 hours. And remember, I said one of my principles trading and engulfing is I wait for price to retest. So there's the 4 hours engulfing, price is back to retest, and then it's looking like it's already clear that on the XY, we're expecting a buy to this point at least. Now, if this buy happens before the news, if this buy happens before the news, then of course we're gonna invert it. If it gets to a daily zone before the news, then of course we'd expect it because a daily resistance is still going to come down to meet a daily support. But at the moment, it's on a support level, and then we're expecting that price is going to get to our daily resistance level. So you see, it confirms to us that CPI is going to what? Sell, because CPI 70% now, CPI is looking like a good is going to sell. Or if it doesn't sell, if it chooses to spike, of course, it's going to spike from this point to this point and then confirms the sell to our daily support level. Remember, I said if gold is selling, the XY is going to do what? Somebody write it on the comment section. If gold should buy, the XY should what? If gold should sell, the XY is going to buy. If gold should buy, the XY is going to sell. Now, last confirmation is USD CAD. Let's just go straight to USD CAD to see what's happening in the market. Now, on USD CAD also, can we all see that price has created a support, right? This support got expected. Now, obviously, daily price wants to go meet where? Price wants to go meet a resistance. Remember, I said daily support is going to meet daily resistance, right? Let's change to candlestick. Okay, so we can see that there's an engulfing already. This is a point of interest because you see this zone hasn't been broken for a very long time. This is on the daily. This zone hasn't been broken for a very long time, since January, around January 5th, 6th. This zone hasn't been broken. So one thing I want to tell us is use risk management, whichever positions to be taken. Now, I personally trade what I can afford to lose. I can afford to lose 500. That's the reason why I'm trading a $500 account. If you can't afford to lose a 500 account, then please don't trade it, because the news is volatile. The news is CPI news is very risky, I would say, right? If you can't trade before the news, but what I'll actually enter before the news, right? I'll take my entries before the news. If it goes in my favor, no problem. If it goes against me, no problem. If it goes against me, I still have like a bullet. I can just fund again. And then if it taps any of my zone, I'll just take from there and I'll go all in, right? Now, so even though many persons, I've been seeing some persons reaching out to me, a lot of people, their bias has been a buy. They're expecting gold should buy. But one thing you should know in this market is you shouldn't, gold is looking like, somebody just even sent me a message now that they want to buy gold, right? Now, one thing I've also noticed in this market is when you have majority of people projecting with the same bias, trust me, the market is going to disappoint all of us. When you have many people looking out for the same thing, the market is not this market is not as dumb. If the market knows everybody's looking out to buy, trust me, the market is going to sell. This thing, based on experience, it has happened several times with me. Even though on daily there's a sell engulf, also on DXY daily there's a sell engulf, but then this is still a point of interest. This zone hasn't been broken, right? So I'm expecting that DXY should buy, right? And then gold should sell. So let's go straight to gold to see what's happening so we can just start taking entries. Gold is already dumping, guys. Oh my God. So if gold dumps to, okay, so 4 hours on gold, gold looks like it's dumping to this point, to this 4 hours level, 28.64, right? So two things is gonna happen. You see, we're expecting gold to drop. Now, can you all see that on 4 hours, gold has tapped this level and is already coming down to this level. Now, if 5 minutes before the news will start entry, if gold takes this, if gold dumps already to this level if gold dumps to at least 28.64, then of course I'm going to continue in buy. I'm going to take that buy. Bro, I'm buying. It's okay, guys. Just do whatever you want to do. If gold takes, if gold goes straight to this level, to this zone, if gold goes straight, gets to 28.64 at least, because that's the 4 hours support. Resistance is looking for a support. So this is our most nearest support. If gold gets to this level, 28.64, then our buy is valid. But as far as gold does not get to this level, guys, we're going to be selling the news. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, great. So we're still waiting. Obviously, we can see on gold that daily resistance, it's going to meet where a daily support. So how all of this new CPI, PPI works, NFP, if this, it works on a daily, like a lot of the time. This is from experience. I'm sharing this for free, so everybody should know. Now, there's a resistance already, right? It's already coming for our daily support. So the news is most likely going to push it down to this point. If it gets to this level, if it gets to 28.58, then we're expecting a buy. If it gets to 28.58 before the news, then guys, we'll expect a serious buy. All right. All right. So are we ready? If I had known, would have taken entries already, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. How many pips from here to our buying zone? That's like 150 pips. Okay. So let's see how it goes. Now, remember I told us that there's a buy and go here already. We waited for this sell and go to invalidate this buy and go. If this 15 minutes are closed above this buy and go, then I would expect gold to get to this level, then drops, right? So guys, risk what you can afford to lose. Like I said, trading is a thing. Of course, trading is risky, right? Everything I'm sharing, the reason why I'm confident is because this is what we've done like over and over, myself and my team. I already have a lot of people saying buy, but I'm not disputing, I'm not against their buy, but I would only buy when gold gets to this mile zone, at least from 28.64 to 28.58. That's from the zone I would love to buy from. Okay, one more minute. As you can see, guys, I have my phone here with me. I have my phone here with me because I would also be taking this trade with my phone. But then, of course, any trades I take, it will be seen on my screen. Everybody wants to buy gold. Everybody's buying gold, guys. Everybody's buying gold. Everybody's buying gold. Wow, that's crazy. Are you seeing what's happening? Hi, bro. Okay, so let me just check on the SY. Let me see what's happening on the XY. CPI fell for like 100 pips. The news, 100 pips. Let's take your first entry. Okay. Okay. This fall that just happened was like 100 pips. Okay, guys. So real quick, I want to start entry. I'm gonna share us where we can where we can sell from. Yes, 28.76. That's where we're selling from. Even though everybody is saying a buy, but it's okay. Just use risk management. Right. Okay. Use risk management, guys. Use risk management, guys. I know everybody's saying a sell, but what has made me stand out and made me unique is I do what I don't just follow the crowd. Okay. Everybody's saying a buy. Everybody's saying a buy. But it's okay. So if it spikes, it's still okay. We're expecting that if it spikes to this point, how many pips? Let's see. If it spikes to this point, 160 pips, I'm expecting that it's going to sink, right? So I used. So some of my team are saying it's gonna spike on a buy, but it's okay. If the news goes against us, no problem. We wait for price to get to a very concrete level and then we take entries. Okay, okay, guys. Usually how I do it is how I do it on CPI is I don't set stop loss. I don't set whenever there's a spike, I don't set stop loss because it's intentional to avoid it spiking and then taking me out. Right. So I'm expecting if it's gonna spike, no problem. If it's gonna spike, no problem, guys. 10 seconds to the news. 10 seconds to the news.
What is this stop loss? What is the stop loss at the take profit.
Go. Guys, we're profit. Go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We won the news. Woo. You see, I told you, don't follow the crowd, guys. This is what we've done back to back. I'm running on $128 in profit. Guys, can you see? I told you. Everybody kept saying buy. But you see, guys, we won, man. Woo! Let's go. Guys, if it gets to our take profits one, begin to secure, guys. I closed. Woo! Let's go. Who made profit? Who made profit from the news? Who made profit, guys? Who made profit? Mr. James, are you there? Let's go. Back to back. I said, woo! My team just made nice. Just put it on. You made profit. Just put it on the chat. You made profit. Let's see it, guys. Let's see it, guys. Let's go.
Put it on the chat, people. You made profit. Put it on the chat. Put it there. Take a screenshot and show the photo. Yeah.
Guys, you can close. You see, it has come to our 4-hour support. Right? The news came straight to our TP1. We can all see. So, sorry, guys. I'm trying to update in the community.
Yeah.
I shared the signal on our VIP community. So we're trying to book now. I'm trying to tell them to book.
Yeah.
How many peeps? Somebody tell me, how many peeps was this fall? 130 peeps. Great.
All three news CPI all in green. 0.4%, 0.5%, 3.0%, all the three of them. The CPI month over month, CPI month over month, CPI year over year, all of them green.
Guys, so this is how we do it. This is how we do it, even in the academy. This is what we do back to back. Like, well, for me, I'm not, well, this is how we do it, guys. And like I said, most of the time when a lot of people want to do the same thing, this market is not, see, you should understand how this market works. This is my 6th year trading. I remember the year I started, all thanks to Mr. James. It was through him. I think I remember 2018, 2019. I started my first encounter about Forex all started with Mr. James Ochima. So I want to say thank you, Mr. James Ochima. Of course, it's been back to back. We have students in the academy already. You can see I have my students in the academy. Some are in our classes. I can see some of them in this call, right? So this is what we've been doing back to back in the academy. They know we trade back to back. If you check on our Instagram, the academic's Instagram, you see that sometimes we even organize live CPI trading free NFP, free, all of these things. And back to back, we make profits. Back to back, we make profits. Back to back. This is what we've been doing months in, months out, consistently, right? Consistently, this is what we've been doing. Like I said, one thing you should understand in this market is the market understand bias. That's sentimental analysis. That's a topic for another day. We understand technical analysis, fundamental analysis, analysis and sentimental analysis. Now, sentiment, at times, sentiment tends to play out in the market. A lot of people expected that gold was going to pump. I had nothing less than, I had community, some of my friends who kept, in fact, I'm going to show you all. One of my friends from Saudi Arabia, I don't know if it's, okay, he said, bro, I mean, buy, bro, CPI. That was what he told me. But I couldn't respond to him because of this call. I shared in the general, I shared in this VIP. I would have shared in the general community, but it just came all of a sudden. And because of your life, so I can't manage sharing in the VIP and also sharing in the general community. That's the reason why I didn't give the signal. I didn't share the signal on the general community, right? But like I said, this is what we do back to back, even in the academy. This is what I do with my mentees. This is what I do with my team in the office. We have everybody took this same trade that I shared, this sell that I shared. Everybody took the sell. If you took this sell on a 0.1, then I expect that you already have around $130. If you took this sell on a 0.01, you've made yourself $13. If you took this sell on a one standard lot size, guys, you've made yourself how much? $1,300, right? So I would have loved to share a re-entry, but then I still have one or two things I want to do, guys. But then I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited that we all made money from the news. Our focus was to trade CPI. I told you guys, like for me, simple support and resistance, that is what I trade. My students know that, my students can attest to it. ICT, SMC, all of these things are beautiful. But then when you try complicating the market, amazingly, right? This market is support and resistance. This market oscillates around support and resistance. Like I explained to us, daily resistance needs to go meet daily support. If I was to share a re-entry, guys, I'm not expecting this market to even buy now. This market is going to buy when price gets to our daily support level. Our daily, okay, just give a moment. Now, can you all see? Remember I said daily resistance needs to come with a daily support. When it gets to this point, then that's where I can buy. At least I'm buying to this point, to this resistance level, because daily resistance is going to meet daily support. Daily support, when it gets daily support, is going to go meet the daily resistance. We saw a confirmation on the XY. Let's see what the XY is doing. I told you guys, I said the XY is going to buy, because if gold should sell, then the XY is going to buy. And I said that on the USD card also. I said USD card, if USD card should, if gold should sell, then I'm expecting a buy on USD card, because all of this USD card, the XY, they work in opposite. That's how I've been trading the news in the last 2 years, and I've been winning back to back. NFP, CPI, back to back. PPI, FOMC, back to back. So, we already made money, so let me allow us withdraw our profits, because I don't want in a case whereby I share a re-entry and then somebody now with overconfidence goes full margin and then loses his profit. So Mr. James, I'm gonna just wrap up with saying, okay, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Now, and you know what? I'm super excited because it came.
You can share the entry for those that didn't make the profit.
This is news. This is CPI we are trading. Our coming to life was to trade CPI, and this is the news. It just happened. So for many of us who didn't take the trade, don't worry. There's always going to be an opportunity in the market. Maybe next CPI or so, if Mr. James agrees to bring up something like this, it's okay. I'm always available. CPI, NFP, it's okay. PPI, it's okay. So next thing I want to do is, like we saw here, resistance came to meet our 4-hour support, and then it's now expecting it. It's now going for our 4 hours resistance again. When it gets to our 4 hours resistance, then it will continue to sell down to our daily support level. So with all being said, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you, Mr. James, for giving me this wonderful. I need to stop sharing. I want to say thank you, Mr. James, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. It's always a thing of joy reconnecting with you. Like I said, guys, my whole Forex journey started with Mr. James. He was my day one tutor, right? I want to say thank you, Mr. James. I love you from my heart, and I honor and I celebrate you guys. So with all being said, come on, guys. I want to see on the charts. Just tell me how much you made. Just tell me how much you made. Okay, I'm on the chat now. Ready. Okay, yes, we're ready. Ready. Okay, before the news, we are ready, sir. Signal, sir. Sell limit. Who be this? My life. I need to sell. Wow, nice. Mary Adewoye. Thank you. Sniper entry. Thank you for that confirmation. You know it was gonna sell. Sniper hit. Let's go. Well done, sir. Let's go. I did. Yes, I made profits. Wow. These comments are so encouraging. Guys, I made massive profits. $18. Wow, Henry, congrats. Great trader indeed. Thank you. It's DPC. I see you. OG, $50. Thank you, guys. Wow, 300 and woo, itchy peeps, $550. Wow, $17. Okay, I think I need to take this. I think okay. I think I need to record this, guys. I think I need to record this. Also, just turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, guys. I want to see all of your faces. Let's go. Wow, I made profit. Sniper shots. Please, guys, yeah, turn on your camera. I want to see your faces. Oh, let's go. You made profit. Put it on the chart. OG, $50. Yes, $372. $550. $12. $17. $250. Wow, let's go. I'm so excited, guys. We all milked the market. Remember, I said this market does not don't follow the crowd. That's what has made me stood out, guys. My goal in this my goal for today was not even to make money. I wanted to just show everybody how to do it, right? My goal was not to make money, because if I wanted to really go all in, I would go full margin on that account. Mr. James has seen over and over. It's something we've done over and over. He's in the community and he has been seen. We already have a track record, guys, right? I didn't want to go all in. I wanted to just show us how this whole thing works. And I'm glad a lot of us made profits, right? You want to learn this simple trading technique, just come to the academy. It's simple, very, very affordable, guys. Very, very affordable. All right, so with all being said, thank you very much, guys. I can't see all of our cameras. I can't see your faces. I can't see our faces. Should I call names? I can't see your faces, guys. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. James. With all being said, we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you. Give it up to High Pips Forex. Give it up to High Pips, the trading cartel. I'm going to share my screen right now to show you the Telegram page of the person that just led us today. I will share my my screen right now. Sorry. To show you the Instagram handle, Telegram handle, YouTube page of High Pips Forex. I want you all to go and follow High Pips Forex on TikTok so you can see what he's doing with his academy. You can see what he's doing also on his own page. You can see all of those things on Instagram, also on Telegram. This one is, okay, not this. Let me see from here. So, that's it. The trading cartel on Telegram. You'd see High Pips. You'll be able to get a link into his Telegram and all of those areas from here. You can see that he's doing in recent time, and you can backdate it as far back as whenever you want to scroll down to. There's a one they did for $58 to $50,000, from $40 to $4,000. You can scroll down and learn and see some of those clips. You can actually see how they took the trade. You can learn live trading, ultimate, learn to trade mapping, news trading, testimonials, technical analysis. You can find all of this on Telegram. It's 57,000 followers, right? So make sure you are on the right Telegram. Then on TikTok, let me see if I can find it. On TikTok, the homepage on TikTok, let me see if my TikTok can load so I can get this up for you to follow. I'm sure you took a screenshot of the Instagram. So now I think on the TikTok, I should have Hi Pips Forex. Hi Pips Forex Academy on TikTok. You can see what they do. You can see posts from the academy, the team, entire team. I saw some of them on this call. You can see the cars they drive, the houses they live in, the way they run their classes, the lands, the properties they buy, the way they enjoy live trading, the way they do all what they do in the academy, and the people that come around with their at the academy there. You can see all of that. Their last event was a blast, over 3,000 people. It was massive. You can go and see all of these things, get encouraged, get motivated, and see what you can benefit from, you know, from what they are doing. And then also on TikTok, you can
0.01, we only get to this. You get the point now. Sprite and a plate of food. 0.0. It won't get you far. Neither will it get you half. You only get you this.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
At least it's giving something.
Yes. Yeah.
You hope you get the point now.
I get it, sir.
Can cut it.
okay. I'm trying to look for the cartel now.
You're all right, Mr. James. You just search Trading Cartel 1. Trading Cartel 1. All right, this is my Instagram. Yes.
Now,
So on TikTok also Trading Cartel 1, because I have like a lot of people impersonating me. Like
0.01, we only get to this. You get the point now. Sprite.
So let me see now. Trading Cartel 1. There has to be a 1 there. I'm looking for that page, so I'll get it now. Just hold on. Aha, that's it. 30,000 followers. So ensure you have the right channel, the right place for it. So yeah. Sorry, please. I'm getting a call from someone. So yeah, here we are. So you want to take a screenshot of this, you want to go find it. You can get a link tree that will take you to Telegram, signals, and every other thing you have been asking for. You get it. But most importantly, you will see what they have been doing. You can scroll down, backdate. See for yourselves what is going on. If this was a fluke, it will not be repetitive. But the fact you see it being repeated several times and many times even, with many people following it, many people liking it, many people checking it, then it means it's something that you should go and see, check it out, and probably learn from. Like I said earlier, it's not something you just on your own start doing by yourself. You need to be taught, you need to be mentored, you need to be guided, you need to do it together with people. So in case when you blow your account, there'll be somebody to hold you and encourage you when the metal hits the meat. That is very important. Then I think with that being said, I want to welcome every single one of you today who joined us for the first time. We have been doing this for the past 12 days now, yeah, and we'll still be here for another 8 days more. So probably the next CPI, most likely the next CPI and NFP, if possible, I would keep Hisense High Pips informed so we can bring him up again. We can bring him up again and again and again. And also, we'll be hosting him live in Lagos We'll set up that event. I'll let him know. We'll get a very good time where we have a big floor where we can take at least 200 people at the same time. So he'll be trading probably CPI live in your very presence in the city of Lagos. So we'll make that arrangement, and we'll get him also check the time to ensure that we all bring ourselves together in a physical place where you can see the whole thing happening. Probably we'll have like a boot camp session of 2 hours before the CPI. Then we have the CPI. Then we have the post CPI, like a 1 hour lecture. Because before the thing happens, you need to know, you need to learn how it's happened. Then after it's happened, you want to know why it's happened. So you have to see the before, the during, and the after. See, today we make some crazy profits and we are making progress, right? So I want to say thank you to HiPips. I want to say thank you to the entire team that came up on board. Follow HiPips on Instagram, follow him on TikTok, learn from him. This community that put this together, we have the 21 days going on. If you want to be part of the 21 days going on for us, then we have a WhatsApp where we coordinate the 21 days. What do we do in 21 days? We are calling out for traders who claim they have a strategy. I have been shouting it for more than 3 weeks now, begging traders who claim that they have a strategy, they have a niche, they have an edge. I want them to come and trade their edge publicly for the whole world to see. Just like right now, we are trading in front of the whole world on YouTube. So I'm asking traders to come up, show us what you have. The community we set up is not a training community. I don't do training. Right now, I'm not doing training. Let me put it that way. If you want training, go to HiPips Forex Academy. They will train you. It's not expensive. I don't do training. What we do currently, what we are doing right now is trading, live trading. If you know you have a trading edge, come, let us put you up just like HiPips Forex has done today. Show us your edge. If you have a trading tool, come, present your tool, showcase it, open the trade live, close profits, and let everybody see the profit you make. Just like today, we have people make $24, $250, $500, $12, $17, $550. This is what I want to see. If you have a trading niche, come and show the world. Let's see what you have. Let's cut this video clip. Let's send it to Uzbekistan. I started a project in South Africa yesterday. I'm starting another one in North America and also another one in Asia. Of course, HiPips showed me what to do. So I've started it. So now we want to show what you are doing to the entire world. So if you have a trading strategy, you have a trading tool, you have a trading edge, I'm begging you, please, Ejo, Emma Binu, come, let us project what you are doing for the whole world to see. Yes, we'll have traders trade live with you, but more than just trader trading live with you, I'm going to dedicate my private resources to ensure, and also collective sponsored resources from the brokers that are sponsoring this project. 2 brokers are currently sponsoring this project, Naga and On Equity, and they are putting a lot of money to ensure that what we want to do is done. And what do I want to do? I want to send this message to at least 15 countries in Africa, and extending by what HiPips taught me recently, extending to Asia, Northeast Asia, and also North America. This is what I want to do. So I need to have the material, the raw material to go to the world. I'm more of a salesman and a community builder and a business development expert than a trader. So if you say you are a trader, if you say you know how to trade, if you say you have something that works, please, can you come on this live? Come and show us that thing you have. Let us trade it and let us see it and let us take it to the entire world and say, so person has so thing that works so way. Then let people decide to do business with you or run deals with you. This is what we have been doing in the last 12 days. Today is day 12. And we will continue in the next 8 days to continue doing what we are doing. So in case you know any trader anywhere that claims he has a niche, just like HiPips Forex have done today, he has shown us his niche, shown us his trade, shown us the results. What else do you want to see again? The guy knows what he's doing. He made money in our very presence. So bring your niche, bring your products, bring your tools, bring whatever you have, show it to the community. Let us test it, let us try it, let us use it, and let us transport it to the ends of the earth. I close with Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 6. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17 and 18. 1 Timothy 6, 17 and 18. It was saying, catch them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, or trust in the uncertain riches of this world, but in the living God, who giveth us all things to enjoy. that they be willing, ready to distribute, and willing to communicate. In a nutshell, what that is saying is that if you know something, if you have something, if you provide a certain service that is working for you, that is making money, that is pushing you forward, we are making progress, we are living a good life. That scripture is saying that we should charge you, we should charge you, we should charge you. That you should be ready to distribute that thing you have. One of the things that attracted me so much about Hype is the first time I heard from him, from Ambassador Daniel Onoja, some other couple of people that told me about him. Like, this is my guy. People are telling me about Hype Peeps. One of the things that caught my attention when I checked was the fact that I saw him distributing what he has. Hyacinth could have decided to sit down, close his door, trade alone, make money, grow his wealth, and do his thing. This is what a lot of rich people have done so many years back in history. Go and check. If you see my recent video on my TikTok, James Ochima, or my Instagram, you see I was talking about it in the most recent time. 1923. 9 top richest men in America. Presidents of about 9 different national infrastructure, including the New York Stock Exchange. Their combined wealth will be more than the wealth of America. But they have this rich man mentality, big trader mentality, successful people mentality. What is that mentality? Secrecy. When I was working in the bank, one of the things they taught us at UBA was secrecy. We must maintain a high level of secrecy. And it's actually called recipe of operations. Because at a microfinance bank, I was head of credits and loans for 2 years. So it's a recipe of our operation. The other microfinance bank in Jere will not know how we operate. They will only see us advertising. So rich people have that mentality, and it's an outdated old mentality. So that scripture is saying we should charge all of you. That if you know something, if you have something, you must be ready to distribute that thing. Otherwise, you will lose it. You hold on to what you have. To him, he that holdeth to all, he that holdeth more than it is enough will tend to poverty. While he that openeth will tend to increase. I've forgotten that scripture. So if you hold on to what you have a strategy. You have a trading idea, you have a niche, you have a strategy, you have you make money, or you have money, you have wealth, and you hold on to it alone. You are that person that will not live long in terms of financial progress. Maybe you'll be alive, but then your money will not be for a very long time because you hold so many things in secret more than it is worth. So I'm charging traders to open up and teach people their strategy. Just like Hype Peeps. Look, he showed us market moves from support to resistance on a daily. He showed us his secret daily time frame for the news. He said it before the news, exactly how he said it. That was exactly what happened in the news. He didn't for one, I was observing him, he didn't for one go and check Forex Factory to know whether news was going to green or red. He didn't check. He was only drawing the lines from line charts. If we tap resistance, the next thing we are going to support. If we tap support, the next thing we are going to resistance. If we continue, if we continue from a support and continue going down, we are going to the next support. As simple as that, support and resistance. And he stayed on it. He drew his line. When the market opened 230, oh my goodness, the market did exactly what the guy said. So it will be almost like the market is respecting this guy. No, he has done it so long enough that that has become his niche. And he's not stingy enough. I say stingy enough. He's not so stingy to hoard it. He's not hiding it. He's saying it out for everybody to see everywhere in the place. There are advantages that you get. There are advantages that you get when you do that. The advantage that you get is the fact that you will be able to maintain your wealth. You will be able to maintain your wealth. Of course, we are still live. The time is 2:59, so we'll end this live by 3:30. Yeah. So you'll be able to maintain your wealth. You'll be able to expand your wealth. In brokerage, there's something called affiliate rebates. Affiliate rebates helps you to make profits. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is outside our course of discussion, but just to help somebody that is thinking that what's the benefit of showing people, introducing people, inviting people. There is this broker that is sponsoring this event. Their name is One Equity. Look at, this is my account, One Equity. When we started this project 12 days ago, they gave me a particular link and they asked me to use this link for live trading. I will show you the link. What are you seeing on my IB? You are seeing $60. Let me explain how this $60 came. I've never placed a trade on this broker, never. 12 days ago when we started, the link was given to me. 64 people clicked, actually 333 people clicked this link, but 64 people actually registered and are active on this account. And the result of this under the IB menu is under marketing, under dashboard of IB, $60. I never placed a single trade on this account. Just for the fact that they say, oh, James, this live trading, we're going to sponsor it. They gave $1,000. They paid my flight. They gave money we're using for giveaway. They also gave iPhone 13 Pro Max, about 2 of them. So anybody that participates in this live, at the end of it, give them iPhone. You understand? Terms and conditions apply. So what am I saying? Under the marketing link, they gave a link. They say, okay, use this link. Look at it, trading challenge. See, the link was labeled trading challenge. So copy this link, share this link to people who register in the challenge. Let them join the challenge and let them trade using the challenge. Now, I asked them for something. I asked them for cent account. Because I know that a lot of people who may want to join the challenge may not have $500 like Hycent traded with $500. A lot of people have $500 but may not be willing to risk their $500. So I said, okay, can you set up a cent account? I've asked like 3 brokers to set up cent account, they refused. But when I asked these guys, they say, yes, they can set up a cent account. So there are 2 reasons why I'm using these guys. Number 1, they are sponsoring the event. Number 2, they created a cent account only because of this challenge. They never had a cent account before. They don't even want to operate a cent account. But I told them the need for a cent account, and they created the cent account, and then we moved on with them together like that. Now you can see that people are able to deposit $25, which is now transposed into 2,500 cents, and they're able to trade this CPI without risking their $25 and making some good profits from their cent account. So that is really, really exciting. And that is really, of course, exciting is the only word I can use there. But then the link, you create an affiliate link and you share this affiliate link. This affiliate link will help you to generate rebates. Why people are using the affiliate link to trade? Why people are using the affiliate link to create their own accounts? You're able to generate rebates. So I want to encourage every one of you to always look out for introducer broker link to generate rebates from people who you are teaching, people who you are communicating to, people who you are distributing signals to. Generate affiliate link, share the links to them every day, and you'll be making money for it. Yesterday, I showed you an account where I withdrew $66. Yes. Today, again, I woke up in the morning. I saw, first of all, when I woke up, I saw some money there, but I'm not sure what I saw. Let me check again and show you. I showed you, I said every day there's this particular account. Ladies and gentlemen, I just checked this morning. After I withdrew, yesterday, I withdrew 66. This morning, I'm just seeing right now $21. $21. If you check carefully, you will see, what's it called? Agent commission, $21. Before evening, it's going to be $50 or $60. This is a broker where I shared my link 4 years ago. I no longer share this link. I no longer trade or talk about this broker, but I shared this link 4 years ago. And today I could make $30 every day, $50 every day. Even more than that, Hycent that was on this call, there are days he makes $4,000 in a day from just rebates. Because of the largeness of his community, 20,000 active on Telegram, 30,000 on Instagram, 57,000 on Instagram, 30,000 on TikTok. You know he's not joking, right? And a majority of them are not even Nigerians, right? You saw some Pakistanis in our call today. Some people from India, they were in this call. They were begging us to translate in English. I had to put on the AI translator to be telling them what we are doing in their language. So if you are intentional on this side of the business, in as much as you are intentional about trading in itself, entering those trades, I think you are going to make more progress, apart from financial progress, but in terms of legacy, where you can have people who are there for you to do things for you outside your country or outside your comfort. Like today, if I travel to South Africa, I don't have to think of the hotel I'll stay. I don't have to think of if I travel to Cote d'Ivoire, if I travel to Ghana. Most of these countries in Africa, I have full community there who, like, when I arrived there, they're like, oh, thank God James is here. Thank God James is here. My hotel, sometimes even my flights, those guys pay. So these are advantages you would get. Okay, imagine that if that could happen to me, what if my children dare travel to some of those places and I say, when you get to the country, ask for so person, tell him you are the son of James Ochima. That's all. My son arrives and he gets favor. One of those days, one guy from France, Paris, he was asking me, my son was saying he wants to go to Paris to see France. Say, let's arrange for William to come to Paris and all of that. These are people that I met on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So I encourage every single one of you, teach people what you know, that little thing you know, that small thing, how to register an account, how to download MT5, how to log in, how to place a trade, how to close a position. Make it a full course. Teach people for free. Teach them $5, $10. Create your own channel. Create your own WhatsApp group. Start. This was what I was pushing Hisense 4 years ago. I keep pushing him. He started, he was doing laptop design. He created designs, video editing software, created his own group. Before you know, now the guy is more than me. And I'm proud to say that he's far, far, far more than me as far as community development is concerned. He has a community that I've never, ever gathered. Like, I have met that number, but I met them different times. I don't have them in one whole. Hisense is able to gather his community in one whole and operate from that side. I think that is what I have learned from him. So you too on this call, don't just sit down trading alone, using One Equity, using Naga, using XNext, or whatever broker you want to use. It's your business. It's not really my business. If today you don't like Naga for any reason, please get the fuck out of Naga and go to another broker you like. So you don't have to like a particular thing because I like it. Just like what Hisense did today. He didn't have to take a buy because other people were saying a buy. He was just comfortable with his sell based on what he's saying. And that was what worked for him. Even if it didn't work for him, he will stick by what he knows and what he does. And that is it. So what works for you, you hold on to it and you expand in it. It's okay to learn. You hear him said he does support and resistance, but in between support and resistance, you hear him talking about fair value gap. Saying that, oh, I respect ICT, I don't use it, I only support and resistance. But you give room to learning other people's idea. You give room to seeing what other people are doing. You give room to learn what other people are teaching. But at the end of it, you pick all what works for you from what they say and always evolve, move forward, make progress. In case you are not joining our community yet, you see the WhatsApp link in the channel right now. Join the WhatsApp link. It will take you to our community. You register on One Equity, you register on Naga, register on XNext. Any broker we drop in there, there's a reason we have dropped that broker. There is a sponsorship we have there. That is why we drop the link there. So go ahead and register your account. Whether you are going to fund it or not, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you register so we can have a list of people who are working together with us for the activity that we are doing. Those of you watching us live on YouTube, I want to thank you very much for your time. And I want to thank you for joining us today. Hit the subscription button so you can get to see our next guest on the next call tomorrow by 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. A New York session. And we are going to be trading live tomorrow. It's going to be another day of profits. Today we had a red file, CPI, and we made a blue out of it. That is why I'm wearing red and blue. So thank you for joining us on this call. Make sure you join us again tomorrow by 1:30 on this same Zoom link. Join our YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the like button, join our community. Feel free to ask all your questions in the WhatsApp group. We'll always be there to answer you. I don't go on break. I think I'm the only one that doesn't sleep and doesn't slumber. I only rest whenever it's time to rest. Whenever I'm done with what I'm doing, that's when I rest. I don't rest whenever I'm tired. So if you chat me, I'll always respond to you directly. I don't have a secretary. I work with people, I work with a team, but I like doing so many things like serving people directly on my own. So if you chat me, I'm going to respond to you, especially when you chat inside the group of the activity where I'm running. I'm going to respond right there to you anytime, any day you chat me in the group. Thank you so much for your time. My time is up. In the absence of any other contribution and question, thank you so much, Hypebeast Forex. Thank you everyone for joining us. First timers, thank you. And au revoir.